Suede Connection.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now, I know that's a tough question, and we always talk about this. It's like picking your favorite Elvis movie.
No. Yeah.
So, Elvis on tour, Elvis, That's the Way It Is. Which way do you lean? I think I know the answer to this, but...
You think you do,
Yeah.
huh?
Mhm.
But they're so different. I'm going to say That's the Way It Is, but...
Oh, wow, so I was wrong.
Really?
I thought you liked the latter, because he's a little more somber in the on-tour stuff. Although he does goof, and you'll hear some of that later, but it seems like he was more lively in 70. Because it was new. Everything was new because he had just come off the 68 and then the opening of the internationals. He was like really into it in these sessions here.
I think it's hard to compare the two because they're two completely different settings.
Yeah.
What I like about That's the Way It Is, it's intimate.
Yeah.
In this smaller showroom there in Vegas.
Yeah.
And then On Tour is on tour in a really big arena, completely different. You know?
Right. I think that was a little improv right there, just kind of goofing once again.
I think so
around.
too. Yeah.
Cotton fields.
I don't think he ever did that on the Vegas stage, did he?
No.
Unless it was impromptu there as well.
Exactly. Yeah, well, anyway, they were having fun. That's what it's all about. And Elvis, no matter what the circumstance, about music and fun. That's all it ever was for him in the studio, on the stage,
exactly.
wherever. It was just the guys and him having a little fun. And that's what it's all about.
Exactly. And, a couple of the guys had this to say about the rehearsals. So Jerry Sheff, he said, we rehearsed probably 200 songs for the 70s show. When we played them on stage, it was fun. It was more like we were jamming.
Right. So they just took whatever went in on the studio to the stage with them.
Right. I was going to say exactly what they're doing here. Let's just take it to the stage. And then Joe Esposito, his road manager, he said that Elvis and the band were like a team, that Elvis could just change his mind in the middle of anything and the band could keep up with him.
Because they knew him. They knew his style. They knew everything about him. Yeah.
He said Elvis loved that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that they just could read him so well. James Burton said we had great eye contact. He would watch me a lot, and I wouldn't take my eyes off of him because you never knew what he was going to do next.
James had a job on that stage, didn't he? And in the rehearsals. I mean, when you got to concentrate on what you're playing, and you got to watch the boss at all times because.
Right. And what's funny is he did that in his younger years.
Right.
I mean, DJ used to say that he was the only drum player that followed
Elvis's butt
all the time. Yeah,
that's funny stuff. So I asked you before the break to think of one of your favorite romantic Elvis songs. Do you have one you want to throw at me?
Well, there's so many. I love Angel.
Okay, that did not make the list.
How about What Every Woman
That didn't make the list either.
No?
Because I don't really think these people are hardcore fans that make these lists.
Okay.
Anyway, onecountry.com. They are the ones that came up with the 15 most romantic tunes.
Oh, boy.
And at number 15, they have Hawaiian Wedding Song.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, you're going to be,
I'm going to be upset about this, aren't I?
Number 14.
Am I going to need therapy?
Maybe. Number 14, You Don't Have to Say You Love Me. Number 13, And I Love You So. There you go.
That's one of my favorites.
That belonged on the list. Number 12, I Want You, I Need You, I Love You. That's a good one. Number 11, The Wonder of You. I guess that fits. That was a hit, so that had to go on there. Number 10, The Unchained Melody.
Yeah.
Number 9, Always on My Mind.
Yeah.
Number 8, Loving You, which we have coming up in a little bit. Number 9, Are You Lonesome Tonight? That had to be on there.
Yeah.
You can't not have that.
That's a hit, too.
Number 6 surprises me, Surrender. Number 5, Love Me. That belongs under. That's a very passionate love song. Number 4, It's Now or Never. Number 3, I Was the One.
That's a good song.
Yeah. Number 2, Can't Help Falling in Love, which I thought should have been number 1, really. If as far as his popular songs, that is it. And of course, everybody's favorite number 1 is Love Me Tender.
Oh my gosh.
I think 2 and 1 should have at least been reversed around.
Wow. See, the only 2 songs on there that really hit me, I mean, they're all good, of course, is And I Love You So and
You Don't Have to Say You Love Me. And the 50s stuff, I Want You, I Need You, I Love You,
I think
that belongs
I was
there.
the one that I was thinking was.
The early stuff. They're the ones that work. Stuff just like this.
Treat me like a fool.
In 1975, at a concert in Asheville, North Carolina, Elvis went on stage wearing a huge opal and diamond ring on his finger. This ring was reportedly worth between $35,000 and $40,000. During the concert, Elvis saw a little girl in the front row who was sitting in a wheelchair. He took the ring off his finger and gave it to the little girl. There was no publicity about this, just the enormous satisfaction that Elvis got from seeing the look on the little girl's face.
Shortly after the Army, that's when he came out and started doing lots of songs like that,
Right.
showing off the voice a little bit and a softer kind of voice. He did a good job at that, didn't he?
You can tell he'd been working on it in 2 years sitting in Germany.
With a lot of help from Charlie Hodge.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I understand now why their relationship was so tight, why Elvis loved him so much.
yeah.
Of all the guys in the group that hung out with Elvis and all, Charlie was that one faithful guy. And even to the day he died, I mean, he would just share nice, wonderful stories about Elvis. He didn't dwell on any of the bad stories or anything. It was always positive, and he shared the generosity in the heart and all that kind of thing.
and-
Yeah, exactly.
He was a really good guy too. If you ever met him, he's really hilarious.
No, I didn't. I wish I would have. If I could have met anybody in that was so-called Memphis Mafia, Charlie would have been the one I'd have wanted to meet.
he was definitely funny.
For those of you listening who's not quite sure who Charlie is, if you watch any of the Elvis live concerts, from That's the Way It Is to Elvis on Tour, even the last concert, Charlie's that little guy off to the side playing the guitar, singing harmony with him that Elvis jokes with constantly and has a good time with him. One of the good ones right there. You know, we've been sharing the top 10 list today, baby, and we shared one earlier. Well, rockhall.com had to give their input.
Okay.
They have 10 songs that they would say were very important, essential songs in Elvis's life, that these were important songs. Now, some of these I don't get why, and some I get why. All right, number 10, they say Burning Love.
Okay.
Number 9, Suspicious Minds, 2 great songs. Number 8, In the Ghetto, very important message song. I get that one 100%.
Yeah.
Number 7, How Great Thou Art.
Well, obviously.
Yeah, that showed off his love for gospel and just his talent alone. Number 6, Viva Las Vegas.
That's an important song.
I guess because it's a highlighted movie, you know. I don't know. It's one of those 60s movies that actually did get good reviews and things like that.
Yeah.
Number 5, both a movie and a great song, which we already played, Jailhouse Rock.
Yeah.
Number 4, Don't Be Cruel. Number 3 on their list, Heartbreak Hotel. Obviously, that was the first big smash hit for RCA, the one that put him out there completely. Number 2, Mystery Train, which I love. That's one of my favorite Sun songs, Mystery Train. That one and Good Rockin' Tonight, and Baby Let's Play House, which we played earlier.
Yeah.
And, of course, the number 1 song they say, the most essential, most important song was That's All Right, Mama.
I knew that's what you were going to say.
It had to be. It had to be that one. Yeah.
You know why TV has censors? Do you know why there's a magazine called Rolling Stone and a network called MTV? Do you know why everyone plays Las Vegas? Do you know why you know the word entourage? Do you know why? Elvis is why. Before anyone did anything, Elvis did everything.
We are your Blue Suede Connection.
Thanks for watching.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And hit that notification bell.
We are your Blue Suede Connection.